Good evening. Sometimes what looks like an obstacle in your path is actually a gift meant to move you on a right direction. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself Shana Sultana joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Unity, key to prosperity. His Royal Highness Prince Salman. Soil test certificates for building permits backed. Clean-up drive launched to remove illegal signages and old billboards. Military jobs now open for men and women, Saudi Arabia announced. Dubai to launch e-scooter license permits. Today's news in detail. His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, has stressed the importance of continuing the Team Bahrain spirit to achieve development goals. He highlighted the economic recovery plan and noted the importance of joint efforts. Health Ministry has reconfirmed that there are no contaminated Kinder Joy surprise eggs in Bahrain markets. Bahrain is not among the countries which received alerts over the local presence of a chocolate treat suspected to be contaminated with Salmonella bacteria, said a statement issued by Ministry's Public Health Department citing International Food Society Authorities Network (INFO-SAN). Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers Bahrain's COVID update.
COVID updates brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers.
DODGY pharmacies and chemists that indulge in unethical practices could face tough action, including suspension of licenses. The government has proposed amendments to the 1997 Pharmacy Profession and Pharmaceutical Practices Organizational Law, which are set for debate during Parliament's weekly session, which is tomorrow. Property developers in Bahrain will have to provide soil test certificates to secure building permits under new guidelines endorsed yesterday. The Shura Council anonymously approved amendments to the 1977 building law in an effort to ensure accountability of developers and promote safer buildings across the country. A major cleanup drive has been launched with the authorities issuing order to remove illegal signages and old billboards that have turned into an eyesore in various parts of the country. Scores of advertisements in the capital Gondrich, which includes Manama, Jaffer and parts of Sitra, have also been listed for violations including hindering traffic and failing to renew licenses. Bahrain's livestock has been declared free of the ovine rider pest, that is PPR, and the brucellosis. An epidemiological survey conducted countrywide by taking blood samples from livestock herds did not show any symptoms of both diseases in Bahrain. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahla. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. Moves by MPs to have questions directed to the Premier, Deputy Premiers and Ministers remaining on the table for all 4 years of their tenure rather than being dropped at the end of each term were rejected by the Shura Council yesterday. Parliament last month approved amendments to the 2002 Parliament Bylaws Law and claimed it would give MPs a wider insight into the work of the government despite a request for a rethink from the Cabinet and the Legislation and Legal Opinion Commission. A plea to provide continuous free treatment and medicine for sick farm animals has been made to prevent serious illnesses spreading because owners are too concerned about private veterinary costs to act quickly. A proposal has been jointly presented by Parliament's Public Utilities and Environment Affairs Committee and the Southern Municipal Council, who fear that failure to summon immediate expert opinion could lead to contagious, deadly outbreaks amongst the country's herds and flocks. All imported cigarettes that arrive at entry points in Bahrain must have digital stamps indicating excise duty in order to be declared or cleared from Customs Affairs from May 15th, the National Bureau for Revenue's NBR revealed yesterday. The move is aimed at preventing the circulation of counterfeit products. Supreme Council for Health SC Head Chairman Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa has issued a decision to amend some provisions of the regulations governing the registration of medicines and pharmaceutical products, setting their prices and advertising them. Under the decision to improve unregistered medicines and pharmaceuticals for government and private health institutions, the medicines or pharmaceutical preparations must be registered with the Gulf Center Committee for Drug Registration GCCDR or the Saudi Food and Drug Authority, the US Food and Drug Administration FDA, Health Canada, the European Medicines Agency EMA, or a Western European country, Swissmedic, the Therapeutic Goods Administration TGA, the Japanese Ministry of Health, and the British Ministries, the British Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agencies. The Ministry of Defence, represented by the General Administration of Admission and Recruitment, announced the opening of admission and unified recruitment for military jobs for Saudi men and women. Applications can be submitted to join military services from the rank of soldier to sergeant. The registration of applications would commence on April 10th. The ministry invited those who wish to join the armed forces to visit its unified admission portal to know details about the military jobs, terms and conditions, and procedures for application and admission. Saudi Arabia's Zakat, Income and Customs Authorities said that the total number of vehicles that were imported during the year 2021 accounted more than 546,000 vehicles. This figure is slightly more than the imported vehicles during the year 2020 that stood at 544,000 vehicles. The authorities said that the major countries from where vehicles were imported last year were Japan, United States of America, South Korea, Thailand, Germany, China, India, Indonesia, the United Kingdom, Taiwan, Mexico, the Czech Republic, Italy, Turkey and France. Dubai will launch e-scooter license permits by the end of this month. It was announced on Sunday. Users will be able to apply for the free permit on the Roads and Transport Authority (RTA) website. The process involves attending training courses and passing an online test. Obtaining this permit shall be prerequisite for riding scooters on safe roads in the announced areas. However, holders of local and international driving licenses are exempted from obtaining such a permit. The first case of the Omicron XE variant in India has been detected in Mumbai and confirmed by the National Centre for Disease Control (NCDC) Delhi. The 67-year-old man traveled from Mumbai to Gujarat, where he suffered from mild fever on March 12th. His samples were sent for genome sequencing tests. The results came out on Saturday, confirming that it would be the Omicron XE. The man was fully vaccinated with Covishield AstraZeneca and is asymptomatic and stable. This process to trace his contacts is underway. The Omicron XE variant is a combination of BA1 and BA2 strains of Omicron and is found to be responsible for enhanced viral transmission as per preliminary reports. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Club English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off by Shana Sultana. Good night.